Hello there. Oh, I don't know. Hello there. Um, I just wanted to, I don't know. God, I don't even know if my mic is doing good right now. But, I found this weird, because I activated the jump, through a glitch.
Stanley
And
decided
I
to go to the
found
meeting
a
room to check
weird
on his co-workers.
interaction
He never
between,
functioned well by himself
the
and
escape
constantly
pod
needed support
ending
and guidance from
and
others,
the,
so the thought of
unplugging the
total
phone
solitude was
ending.
terrifying to him.
And I'll
When
show you
Stanley
what I
came to a
mean
set of two open
by that.
doors, he entered that this was not the correct way to
Because
the
first we
meeting
have to
room,
go
and Stanley knew
through
it
the
perfectly
right door.
well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
And,
It was okay.
you know, this,
But
when we
eager
get
to
to
get
this
back to
area up
business,
here,
Stanley took the first open
there's,
door on his left.
this door open. And if you go far enough into the room, it closes this door behind you. But if you have to jump, you can just skip the trigger that closes that door. It will stay there, but you can skip that door trigger and just go across the other side of the room. Now that trigger does stay there, and then you can go across.
Yet there was not a
to the
single person
normal
here either.
going around
Feeling a
back
wave
here,
of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his
and
boss's office. Coming to
going
a
up this
staircase,
way,
Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
and then do the escape pod, juking the door,
Stepping,
escape pod the door, and then it allows you to go back. And something interesting happens. The door is still open. And what you can do, the trigger is still there, so you do have to go up this way and get back onto this pipe, and then go over the trigger again, over top of it, skip it, and then you can go back to over here.
Stanley was
The
so bad at
narrator's
following
back.
directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Which, makes sense. We've broken the game. But
Look,
if we
Stanley,
go
I think
across the
perhaps we've
lift,
gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm
we
not
could
your
lift
enemy,
across
really,
this
I'm
area.
not. I realize that investing
And
your
at
trust
the end
in
of
someone
this,
else can be
there's
difficult,
the
but
door.
the fact is that the
Where,
story has been about
usually
nothing but
you get the
all
choice
this
to
time. There's
pick up
someone
the
you've been
phone
neglecting,
or
Stanley.
unplug it.
Someone you've forgotten
You get a
about.
choice,
Please, stop trying to
usually.
make every decision by
But
yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me.
Something about
This is it, Stanley.
something
Your
about
chance to
activating
redeem
the
yourself,
escape pod
to put
ending.
your work aside,
Well,
to let her back into your life.
it
She's
does this. We just skip to the middle section of the video.
Making choices on a regular basis
unplugged.
is the best
And
part
now
to a
we're just
healthy
here.
decision-making process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you make
So
more
we don't
than
even
8?
get the choice to go
Less?
to the apartment.
And finally, if you
I
begin to
don't-
wonder if your choices
So
are
I don't
actually
know
meaningful
what
and whether you'll
exactly,
ever make a
I don't
significant
know if this is
contribution to
useful
the
to anyone,
world, just remember
but this
that in the
happens,
vast
and
infiniteness
I
of
don't know why
space,
it happens,
your
but it
thoughts and
happens.
problems are
It's a
materially
weird
insignificant,
interaction
and the
between
feeling
these
should
two
subside. At
interesting
this time, your
things,
instructor
and
will guide you in an exercise to
you
test
skip
and
like
reinforce the material covered
one
in this
trigger
video.
in that interconnection
Welcome
hallway,
back.
and
You may have
now
noticed
you're
that
just
this room has begun to deteriorate
thrown
as a result of
into
narrative contradiction.
this.
But not to worry. Now that you're properly
You don't
informed on
even
good
really
decision-making,
get
we
the
can
choice
revisit a choice you made just a
to
few
do
minutes
anything.
ago and see what the correct thing to do
And
would
like
be.
the thing's
This way,
unplugged, but we
please.
didn't do that. We didn't even unplug the phone. We didn't do that choice. So like it skips a good bit of that ending of unplugging the phone and everything. I don't know if that's I don't know if it's necessarily faster than doing the ending normally, because you do have to do the whole detour of going up over the pipes and going into the escape pod ending and doing that. But it does get you here. Maybe, you know,
Now that we
I
know
feel
your
like it
choices are
feels
meaningful, we can't
like
have you
if you
jumping
get
off
good
the
at it,
platform
it
and
could
dying.
probably be a lot
Imagine the
quicker
main character dying
than
senselessly
just doing the
halfway
ending
through the
normally.
story. That
But I have
story
no
would make
idea. I
no
haven't
sense at
really.
all.
There's
We just need to
no
get you
real
home as
like
soon as
timing
possible before the
that I can
narrative
think of.
contradiction gets
I
any
don't even
worse.
know if
Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped
I'm
to
not sure if
deal
this
with
is the type of
reality.
game that you can really speedrun a lot, but with the jump, it seems kind of like this like jump glitch seems kind of interesting for, you know, certain reasons. I'm not really a speedrunner, but I did. This is just something that I ran into doing this. I don't know if anyone knew about this before. I don't even know if anyone would even think to do that, but you know,
Almost there.
now we can
You'll
go
take
all the way
door on
back
left,
to
back to the
this.
correct
This is
ending.
just
The
the
story
normal
will have
ending
resolution once again,
after the
and
phone
you'll be
after you
home
unplug the
free
phone
in the
normally.
real world.
It'll play out the same.
Now remember,
You go through
all you
both
need
the
to do is
doors, you get
behave
to the real
exactly as
ending,
Stanley would.
basically. Well, not
That
the real
means
ending, I
choosing
guess, but
responsibly and
it's the only
always
ending
putting the
with
story
credits.
first. I'm
Which is
quite sure you'll be
interesting
up to
that,
the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine.
I mean, it
All
is
right.
interesting, and this is the ending,
When
because it
Stanley
shows you
came to a
give
set
credit,
of two
the
open
credits to.
doors, he entered the door on his left.
I mean, it is kind of the last thing you think about, I guess, is unplugging the phone, because the phone just seems like a you have to take it kind of choice. Like that's what that room. You don't even really think about the plug, I guess, a lot of the time. But there are a lot of people that run into that ending early, and it's very very interesting to see the credits very early on in the game. But yeah, that's all. I just the rest of this ending is the exact same, so I'm not gonna bog down the video with that because I feel like people that know the Stanley Parable already know the rest of this ending. Because there's a lot of cool and interesting things that this game does, and this is very interesting glitch. All things considered, with this ending and the escape pod ending. What I was originally uh, planning on was this door being open and me being able to go through it. But I guess when you go through the unplugging the phone, it does switch the map up completely, entirely, to a different map, which makes sense. It makes sense to why they would do that. I mean, there is like this hallway becomes different. The entire like the boss's office is even different when you go through that. But I thought like maybe this room specifically. That's like usually it's like told to go in to. I mean, you can jump. If you can jump, you can jump out of here. You can actually see the the you can see the way the door is set up is misaligned if you jump through here. But that left door isn't. That left door doesn't misalign. Only the right one does. So this room and the left door are like in sync with each other, more than the right door is. So the right door leads to a completely different area. That's like a little seamless teleporter. Um, I don't know why I'm saying. I should just end the video. Anyway, that's all. I just wanted to show that off. So yeah, that's about it.